an update coming in from Nepal and China. Both these countries have signed 12 pacts. Now here China and Nepal on Monday signed 12 agreements including 7 MoUs to enhance bilateral cooperation in sectors including trade, road connectivity and information technology after Premier Li Qiang and Prime Minister Pushpa Kamal Dahal held wide-ranging talks in Beijing. The two sides exchanged views on the ways to further strengthen and consolidate the mutual understanding and cooperation and give a new impetus in the front of economy, trade and people-to-people contacts. It said 2 days after Chinese President Xi Jinping held talks with the Nepal Prime Minister on the sidelines of the Asian Games being held in the eastern Chinese city. Do remember that the Nepalese Prime Minister also had met with National People's Congress chairman, during which they focused on further broadening the historical ties between Nepal and China and promoting exchange of high-level visits. It said it appears that China could do anything to just come closer to the neighbors, to the Indian neighbors. First it was giving aid to Pakistan, now Nepal, then there have been Sri Lanka, there have been, China has been quite up to it, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean the territorial dominance that we were talking about. First you include Aksai Chin in your map, then you go around to the neighboring countries signing MOUs. Let me just read out some of the key MOUs that was signed between Nepal and China. It says that for cooperation between National Planning Commissions of Nepal and China, National Development and Reform Commission, an MOU was signed on that. On establishment of a joint technical working group for review modification of Nepal-China trade and payment agreement was also signed. And on thirdly, on Hilsa-Simcoe road project and power grid interconnection projects. I mean there are 3 keys MOUs that was signed between China and Nepal, and 12 agreements more that we are talking about when Prachanda visited to Beijing. I mean India should be on alert, because the way diplomatic, it's not safe to have good diplomatic relations with China, and the way China has been targeting the neighboring countries of India to strengthen its ties, to strengthen trade agreements, economical transactions between the countries. I think that is going to be something concerning for India, obviously, and India has voiced the concern. India has raised the issue that this kind of thing will not is not something that we appreciate. I mean, you are allowed to have any kind of strong relation, bilateral ties with any country you want, but it should not be that you are creating an ally, creating an international alliance to just attack against India. So I think that is something that
China can stoop to any level.
Yeah, any level. So I think India needs to really be careful with this new formed friendship between China and Nepal. And we have to look for it.
I'm sure India is quite aware of the developments that have been taking place on that front.